So yes, we've got the fabled dupe system finally revealed as expected from Plarium, and I just watched the video, so this will be my hot take. Do keep in mind that all the opinions that I will be giving are based on the info that we have received so far. There are still some things to be clarified, so I could be way off the mark with some of my points. However, I believe that my opinion is a little bit informed at least. Let's check the video. So this is Cirilla. I believe this is where they talk about the motivation behind their dupe system. Tons of dupes while still remaining balanced. So let's see how they're accomplishing this feat. So they basically say that they want something that can benefit early game players, mid game players, and whales with tons and tons of dupes. So this will be the new sparring pit. That's their solution. It will be more of a temple for trading or whatever. I don't remember the exact name. We'll be told about it in a little bit. So this new Guardian Ring, it's called, is divided into 5 subsections. The sparring pit, which is the classic thing that we have today. Faction Guardians, Champion Empowerment, Champion Unbinding, and Token Trader. So she explains each one of them separately, and here just to summarize, because if you don't want to go through the whole video, you have the Faction Guardians part where you can have some sort of a Great Hall for each faction. Here these symbols represent different stats, so here you have HP percentage specifically, attack percentage, accuracy and resistance in one single honeycomb or whatever, and one single hexagon, defense, and then speed. So you activate those bonuses and the tiles that are next to the tile that you're activating by putting in dupe champions. You need to fill those out by dupe Legos, dupe epics, and dupe rares, which means that you would need to at least have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dupe Legos for each faction, and the same amount for rares and epics. This does seem, they mention here that this system is meant to bridge the gap between low spender free-to-play players and whales, but I think it's quite the opposite here. So all the whales I know, including myself, will be able to fill up all the spots without any issue with these, and which means we would get an edge on everybody. Granted, plus 10% attack, it might not seem like a lot, but it can go a long way, and same thing for HP, resistance, accuracy, defense, and speed. Let's see. So yeah, you basically need to do this if you want to reach the ceiling of all the base boosts. Now this was the Faction Guardians option, the least exciting of the bunch. Then there's Champion Empowerment. This is controversial. It's basically what we were expecting. You can crunch up to 4 dupes into one single champion to improve them several times. Okay, so it means that you sacrifice champions to empower another champion. This is controversial because we need to know how much of an improvement those pluses represent, how much of a stat boost. If it's something too big, there are lots of people who will immediately have the edge over everybody else, and there are some, well, there's a big portion of the player base which will never even dream of reaching this stage of the game. So this is not super balanced again. Here they mentioned that the unique champions will be able to be boosted with other champions with surrogate boosters, like for physics, for example. If I remember, it was for Lydia, it's physics. You need 4 copies of physics. So if you've been cursing your luck, maybe this will put a smile on your face. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if you suffer from physics curse. Champion Unbinding is you dissolve a champion into what they call life tokens, and those life tokens can be used in the token trader to trade for a new non-dupe. I mean, this is by far the best feature in my opinion. It will depend again, because they mentioned that some legendaries might have different costs as to other legendaries. So let's see. I hope that they don't go with champion costing like 15 or 16 life tokens, that would be outrageous. So we do see here some legendaries like Molly Tankard here with a cost of 1 life token. So I hope this is representative of the definitive solution, because this would be pretty affordable even for people who are not extra deep-pocketed whales who are swimming in dupes. They would still at least could exchange one of their dupes for a non-dupe. The other question here is the rotation. How long will it take before the champions are changed, or how much time do we have to be able to purchase one single legendary, or will it be maybe permanent? I think she spoke about rotation here.
We're going to be making a variety of champions available from the token trader, including some you might have missed out on from champion fusion events if you weren't lucky enough to be playing Raid back then. Folly, Molly Tankard, Fushan, Minaya, and a few others will...
Alright, so yeah, they mentioned that they will include the possibility to get champions that were part of past fusions or fragment fusions that are still incomplete, and they gave as an example these ones. So, well, even though Fushan has never been in a fusion, Minaya, I'm pretty sure she's never been in a fusion either. So the other two, definitely. I think this is the best part of the patch, basically. Although it does not cater to the needs of the whole community. Players who are just starting out will, of course, are not concerned by this, since this feature only applies to legendaries, and people who are starting out basically don't have any legendaries, except for Ninja, maybe. But you know, at least there is a way for people who were either very lucky or people who invested money in this game, whales, to relieve some of the frustration of not being able to ever pull some specific champions. This will help. Good job on this one, but again, we need some more parameters. We need to know the frequency at which this legendary exchange for life tokens or for dupes occurs. Is it something that we can do an unlimited number of times, provided we still have the coins and there are still champions available to purchase? Is it something that will have a cooldown on each champion purchase? We don't know. Let's see how that unfolds. All right. So as for my initial thoughts on this, well, very promising. It's in line with their communication so far. I have no clue why they waited so long to release this information. We could have gotten this a couple of months ago and nobody would have been protesting against the other issues that arose along the way. At least knowing that this is coming, we would be focusing on it, helping them maybe correct the course if something is not realistic, give our feedback. I don't know, since they posted the video, well, we could expect the feature to be released within the month. Is it next week? Is it the week after? Is it today? I have no idea, but I will sure be testing it and try, well, at least analyzing it before doing anything reckless. And yeah, looking forward to getting my Septimus. That's all I could think of when I saw that feature. Septimus. I'm sorry. This is what I need in my account. This is a champion I've been pursuing for a long time, and if I manage to get him, I'll be satisfied. All right, so let me know in the comment section what you think of this duplicate system, and also, are you free to play, low spender, or a filthy whale? So if you belong to each of these categories, let me know which parts of the dupe system you liked the most. I will of course relay as much feedback as I can to Plarium, so the more comments the better. Alright, so with that said, this was my commentary about the upcoming dupe system to be released pretty soon. Leave a subscription and a like if you've stayed all up at this point. You're a true legend, and I thank you for being a part of my community. So with that said, again, this is Rufus Shidra, and I'm signing out.